Hello and welcome back to the adventures of Pokemon Trainer Vega. Now, last time we made it through the rock tunnel and did absolutely nothing else of interest. Now, the time has come to reach Lavender City and beyond. Lavender Town, I suppose. Yeah, this isn't a city. It's barely got more houses in it than my own hometown did. Now, rather than doing any Pokemon battles and such, I think I'm going to just make a beeline for Celadon City and see what I can do there. Of course, before that I will also have to try and see if I can catch something on the route next to us. I know there's only one thing that I can feasibly catch there, and it's a 20% encounter rate, but still, hopefully I'll be able to catch it. Well, you sure had a long line of sight. A cute, rounded, fluffy Pokemon, eh? Rowlet, obviously! Meh. My answer was better. Sure is a shame that this isn't Generation 6 or 7, otherwise this move would have been super effective on you. Oh, come on, Lewis, it's not that cute. Rowlet is cuter! Oh well, at least your infatuation didn't prevent you from murdering it. Or apparently it did. No wait, it wasn't the infatuation that did that, it was just the Clefairy being too strong. Ah well, order has been restored in the universe. Now, Celadon City should regardless contain a lot of things that I really want to get. I'm going to just use a random number generator again to decide which Pokemon I'm actually going to be getting there, since, you know, there's a gift Eevee and several Pokemon at the game corner, and I don't want to give myself the choice, because, yeah, again, I want this to be random. So the only thing I know is there is an Abra at the game corner, and that I'm just going to ignore, but everything else that could be gotten there is fair game. Well, that's what your Clefairy deserves for not being a Rowlet. In this game that was made before Rowlet even existed. Come on, give me the thing I want. That is not the thing I want. Okay, 2 more chances for the thing I want. Of course, the thing I want, strictly speaking, would be doubling up in terms of types anyway, but still. I want to get a freaking Vulpix. Now, can I get a freaking Vulpix? I cannot get a freaking Vulpix. Then again, isn't it also catchable on the other side? I think it is, so I guess I still have 1 more shot at it. By which I mean 3 more shots at it. My chemistry grades, eh? I seem to recall I was pretty bad at that. This is not a good type matchup. Guinevere, get the F out of there. Annie, get the F in there. And this one has Levitate, I suppose, so Hannibal, get out there and murder this coughing. I am too nimble for you to hit me with gas. How does gas miss its target? It's gas! It spreads through the air! Yeah, who needs good chemistry grades when you can kick things' asses with Pokemon? That is clearly way more important. Now then, can I get something cool here? No. Yes! You know, the encounter rates in this game are kind of bullshit. Then again, that's a common problem in Pokemon games, as it turns out. Now, I think Mars can tank one single attack from it at least. Especially if that move is just a Will-O-Wisp. Sleep Powder. And also, there should be absolutely no threat from Mars using Vine Whip on it. Are you kidding me? Seriously? Just why? Sleep Powder again. And now I think I need to get Mars out of there. Oh, come on! Stop waking up immediately! Now, does this thing have flash fire? Hang on a second. Flash fire is the only ability that Vulpix can have, so using Ember on it would do nothing. However, it resists Metal Claw, so that should be fine. Yep, fine. At this point I'm kind of hoping for a critical that would probably bring it down to the red, but no such luck. In any case, now I will need to heal up Mars again so that he can get back out there and put it to sleep with Sleep Powder. Now I also need to think of a name for this thing. Why do I keep missing all my catches? I never even got to throw a Pokeball at it, and I wasted that Burn Heal, and that Super Potion. Well, fine then, be that way. In that case, I suppose I'll just have to consult my random number generator to figure out what Pokemon that I'm going to get here in Celadon City. So I'm going to roll a number between 1 to 5. 1 is Porygon, 2 is Clefairy, 3 is Pinsir, 4 is Dratini, 5 is Eevee. And it's a 5. So I guess I'm getting an Eevee then. Well, that's the thing that would cause less of a headache trying to get, so that's fine. Ah, Game Freak's office. Wait, was it in Game Freak's office you got the Eevee? I am not going to finish my Pokédex. That is not part of this challenge. In fact, I've already locked myself out of several Pokémon, so it's impossible for me to finish the Pokédex. Was it in there that the Eevee was? I obtained an Eevee! Now, I am also going to consult a random number generator to decide what this thing's evolution is going to be. So, 1 will be a Flareon, 2 will be a Vaporeon, 3 will be a Jolteon. And I got a 1, so the worst possible option. Lame. Just for that, your name is going to be Larry. Larry the Lame. Wait a minute. Did it just not get the nickname? It said it was just Eevee, so... Ah, it did get the nickname. Fair enough. What can I find on Route 16 apart from that Snorlax? I mean, I know there is another chance of getting a Snorlax as well, so... Checking some more! Okay, the only other thing I could potentially get here is a Doduo. And I don't particularly care to have a Doduo, so whatever. On the other hand, in here there should be something very useful. Now, I can move around so much more efficiently! Even though Peck is a terribly weak move, I'm going to keep it for the 100% accuracy anyway. And now that all that's over with, I'm going to go gambling for some new and more impressive moves. Why, thank you for letting me develop a gambling addiction. That is the best way for you to kick your gambling addiction. Pass it on to somebody else. Excuse me. I will stare as much as I like, thank you very much. And if you don't like it, I will punch you. Bored now. Now then, time to do some gambling. Provided I actually... Yeah, I didn't have any coins in the coin case, so... You, give me some coins. Now then, time to do some gambling. Alright, tons of gambling, and by gambling I mean button mashing, later. I now have enough coins that I can get the flamethrower TM. Though, having looked at the prices, I figured there's also another TM here that I want, so I'm going to have to go back for even more gambling, by which I mean button mashing afterwards. No, I do not want Thunderbolt. Because I don't have any electric types. Because Mars murdered it. And then a random number generator foiled me the next time. In any case, now Lewis can get like the most consistently useful fire move in the game. And Queen Derp can learn it. But I'm not going to teach it to Queen Derp. Because she should not be relying so much on special moves when her special attack is shit. Well then, back to do more gambling. Nice thing about these slot machines is that there's so big of a payout on them that it's almost impossible to lose coins on them. Like, 3 sevens in a row gives you 300 points. In order to lose that many points, you'd have to get nothing at all 100 tries in a row. Ah, and I just got 100 points. Nice. Of course, I still need one more 777 in order to get the next TM I need, but that should not take long. Like at the moment, I'm technically losing coins, but as soon as I get that 777, I will have all the coins I need. And unless I manage to lose 150 coins before that, but that's not terribly likely to happen. And like I said, it's literally just button mashing. And there you go! I now have my coins. So now I can go get the thing that will in the future completely neutralize Sabrina. Yes, a TM of Shadow Ball is indeed what I want. Yeah, let's be fair, I'm not going to be using teleport in the future. Especially now that I also have fly. With that out of the way, I suppose it's time to go back and actually fight some trainers. Sure, I want to see your Pokémon. I mean, I can't guarantee that I'll be nice to your Pokémon, but sure, I'll look at them. Guinevere will be fine. And now she can demonstrate her new powerful move of powerfulness. It has both Leer and Tail Whip. What is the point of that? Why are those even two separate moves? They do the exact same thing. Well then, I suppose it's time for Hannibal to test his new move. Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball some more. I mean, it's a ghost move, of course I have to say it like that. Oh no, my Pokémon! Well, I told you I couldn't guarantee that I was going to be nice to them. But you didn't ask me about that, you just asked me if I wanted to see them. And I did indeed see them. I was about to say send out Queen Derp, but then again, Queen Derp is weak to rock types. So, Mars, go do that thing you're so good at, which is killing people. In this case, people that I want you to kill. Huh, so Gust still works even when you're flying. Well, I suppose that makes sense. Of course, a thought just occurred to me. Can Guinevere learn Aerial Ace? I mean, one would think that she could learn Aerial Ace, because, well, that just seems like the sort of thing she would be able to do, because it's a flying move and stuff, but I've gotta check that. Guinevere can indeed learn Aerial Ace. Then again, so can Lewis, and he is more likely to be a long-time member. Then again, he is also eventually going to have to learn Fly. It's like, there is no reason for me to keep Peck over Aerial Ace. And should things go badly and Guinevere should die, well, I have wasted a move with a base power of 60. It's not the end of the world. I keep forgetting that I have this wonderful bicycle. I also forgot to switch Queen Derp to the front of the party. You know, it's a Geodude. I doubt he is going to be able to one-shot Queen Derp anyway. Especially when she lowers his attack. I was about to say, but I could be wrong, but I wasn't wrong. I was, in fact, right. You are going to be dead in a moment. I am psychic. More psychic than Hannibal is. Also, Hiker Clark. I just beat up Superman! Well, meh, it was the Man of Steel Superman anyway, so who cares? He's a douche. Now, over here, there should be some more people for me to beat up. That didn't even rhyme. I'm a rambling gaming dude. The censorship here is very obvious. Need to stop not putting Queen Derp at the front. Queen Derp needs to be at the front. Even though Queen Derp is not likely to be terribly useful in the next gym, but I mean, her flying typing nullifies her weakness to grass, but still. She's not really going to have any moves that are strong against any of the grass types. Plus the fact that I have a psychic type to deal with the secondary poison types, a flying type, and a fire type. I have nothing to worry about. Damn it, Queen Derp, stop derping out so much! Did you not hear me, Queen Derp? I am Vulpix, hear me roar! That should be the name of this episode. I am Vulpix, hear me roar. And once again I forgot to put Queen Derp up front. I am bad at remembering to put Queen Derp up front. Oh no, Hannibal is too ahead of the leveling curve compared to everyone else. I should have sent out Annie instead. I'm noticing I'm kind of breezing through the game at this point. Then again, I know after this next gym, the level cap is going to take a very sharp upwards turn. Which is probably fair, considering how there's going to be a lot of stuff happening between the next gym and the ones after that. Either I have to cross half the country to go to Fuchsia City, or I have to go through the Sylph Corporation before I get to fight Sabrina, so... Things are going to happen. It's not logical that you lost when you didn't even use a single attacking move, a single damaging move. I think you're the one being illogical here, Mr. Super Nerd. Besides, super nerd? What do you mean you're supposed to be a super nerd? I am the super nerd here, obviously. Sure, I finally remembered to put Queen Derp at the front of the party. For a battle she would have been sent out in anyway. Their frightening combo should be more than enough to... Yeah, just Guinevere alone was enough to take out that Jigglypuff. Oh no, she sang at Guinevere and somehow Queen Derp didn't hear it. Wait a minute. Again! Bicycle! Well, you're definitely a super nerd. Nobody but super nerds would think that school is fun. School is that sucky thing you have to go through with, and once you're done with it, you never want to go back. And I say that as someone whose school years were mostly pretty okay. With the exception of junior high. Fuck that place. And of course that is the one that I happen to still be living quite close to. I mean, junior high school was also right next to the elementary school, which I do have generally nice memories from, so still. Yay! Queen Derp caused someone else to go all derpy, maybe. Hooray for derps! Now does it have a ground typing? It does not. Wait. Does Nidoking and Nidoqueen actually get a ground typing, or am I just imagining that? I need to get to the bottom of this. Right now. Bottom of this has been gotten to. Both Nidoking and Nidoqueen are poison ground, but their pre-evolutions are not. So be it then. We must look silly standing here like this. Well, if you're aware of it, why are you doing it? Oh my god, 5 Pokémon. In later games, you'd only find trainers with 5 Pokémon in the Elite Four. In some ways, the more recent games have been kind of dumbed down a bit too much. I mean, they're still difficult in their own right, but it's kind of silly that nobody outside of the Pokemon League has more than 4 Pokemon. And even 4 Pokemon is rare. Okay, get the F out of there, Queen Derp. There is absolutely no reason for you to ever stay in right now. Unless this Pikachu is a moron, of course. How is it that Thunder Wave won't work on Annie, yet she can get paralyzed by touching Pikachu? Well, this should at least deal super effective damage on you. Because now I know, Nidoran, that you are a pure poison type. What? All I did was murder them. You act like that's a bad thing. You know, due to its role in the anime, I kind of find it hard to just look at Meowth as just another Pokemon. It's just... whenever I see this thing, I think of the one that Team Rocket has, who can talk. So, yeah. just seeing it treated as just another random Pokemon in the game is actually a bit weird. Vega has once again reached 3 new routes and only caught one thing in them. Now, will she be able to do something cool next time? Like, I don't know, maybe challenge a gym or something? Find out!